Salve, rapaziada. Vou ligar aqui a luz. E aí? Bora finalizar essa polva desse jogo? Esse jogo indica que esse cara é um bosta. O cara bosta esse Max. Tá doido. O cara consegue ser muito ruim, mano. Consegue ser surpreendentemente horrível. Vou ligar essa bagaça aqui que eu esqueci novamente. Abrir o chat do YouTube. Fecha o chat do YouTube. E mesa. Dale. Surprise, motherfucker! Era pra ser uma morte dupla, né, não?
I knew nothing resembling good times lay beyond that gate, but I was gonna have to face the music sooner or later.
Comprei de mouse, rapaziada. Comprei um mouse novo. Aqui, ó. Um mouse rosinha. Essa câmera que eu tenho é uma bosta. Tô testando o mesmo.
Seemed the anti-drug
Mas é muito
squad
bom,
had a
mouse.
few habits of its own. I guess our little stunt helped some other civic-minded people raise valid concerns about community relations. Their faces said it all. I was on their side, but how could they know that? If they came through that door, I'd be leaving as a human shield and never leaving at all.
Tem coxinha ali, ó. Vou comer uma coxinha daquela ali, não?
Luckily for me, for once the police arrived just in time. It sounded like all hell was breaking loose. Whatever nonsense De Silva had pulled, it seemed to be working.
Tá, vamos pra onde? Liga ali, né? Sai daqui, né, não, velho? Entendi, não. Tava aqui, ó. Aí, né? Aqui mesmo.
Por favor, eu te fiz uma pergunta, pô. A gente não tinha nada a ver.
Eu só vamos inocentinho. Eu pego isso, não serve de nada pra mim. O meu DPI 900 aqui eu acho que tá muito, hein? Não morreu, né? Só deitou pra dormir, né? Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Oh, yeah.
The last few prisoners were trapped in here, and more pressingly, it seemed I was too.
Cadê o cabra? Vem, arrombado. Pegou outra pra deitar. Diferente. Oh my god, isso é louco. É mate. Opa.
Luckily, I wasn't the only cop with a pill problem.
Apareceu. Ah, tá vendo. Passa. Pô, o memória tá muito quente, mano. Você tá doido?
That
Caraca,
kid
acabou
had
com a
the right
polícia.
idea. There was no point bouncing bullets off that thing. I decided I'd try to pick up where he left off. And then
Ele tá contra...
immediately
Pô,
regretted
você quer que
that
pegue a
decision.
bazuca, né? Como é que eu vou então lá? I understand.
Seemed a crying shame to let that RPG go to waste.
Baixa, filho da... Você que levantou, esse desgraçado levantou esse arrombado. Vai!
Seemed a crying shame to let that RPG go to waste.
Deu! Tá pegando no cara, por causa de tá mudando no carro, sabe? Puta jogo do caralho. De metal, né? Desgraçado.
Wasn't this nice? The perfect end to a perfect trip. If someone had told me 6 months ago this was where my life was headed, I'd have ordered a double of whatever they were drinking, drunk it, then blown my head off.
Aqui do cara que mudou motion.
Another dark, rainy night. Another
né?
police station. Another futile crusade for amends. Time moves forward, and nothing changes.
O cara entra. Dando spray, correndo, mata a gente. Pode tomar no cu, mano. Já morri, já.
Every bastard in the joint must have known I was on the loose by now. I couldn't afford to waste any more time.
Não, vida aqui não, velho. Tem vidinha?
about the only friend I had left in that town.
Agora sua vez! Acabe com ele!
Porra, mano. Porra!
Every bastard in the joint must have known I was on the loose by now. I couldn't afford to waste any more time.
Agora sua vez! Vou te matar!
Vem, arrombado.
Bora, bora que eu te cubro, bora! Então a gente vai se fuder junto!
Lá ele.
Police food, the same crap the world over. But I could reminisce about the old days later. For now, there was more pressing matters to deal with.
Vai tá foda, mano. Peguei muito na maciota, velho. Olha isso, mano. Olha isso, velho. Vem, arrombado. Tá no cu, mano.
They had their body armor. I had mine.
Agora sua vez! Atira! Atira, mata! Desgraçado! Me dê cobertura! Zero cobertura!
O cara é um herói.
They'd come from the control room. It looked like the security cameras were still running.
Porra.
It looked like the prisoners were giving them a run for their money. That's what happens when you hand some roided-up halfwit a commando uniform with special on the front and let him ride around his hometown in a tank playing soldiers. Sooner or later, someone's gonna decide he's not so special. There were a bunch more in the elevator, tooled up like they were about to roll into Fallujah. And of course, they were headed my way.
Com a mão, só com a mão, só com a mão. suave, tá suave. Aí ele. Vem.
If the heat was rising, that meant I was getting closer to the source. I had to keep moving.
Elevadouro.
If there was one thing I learned since being in Sao Paulo, it was that me and the local elevators were not a good mix.
Chat. Eu não tava olhando porra nenhuma, tá?
Whatever depressing fate lay on the other side of those doors, there was no point in putting it off any longer.
Tem aqui, tem um monte de novo aí. Mas... Ok. Mas tem mais, hein, né? Pô, caralho. Mano, vai se fuder, mano. Consegui matar o cara. Vou matar esse cara aqui, velho.
Chega dessa merda! Bate de frente comigo!
Vai se fuder. Caralho, meio. A parte aqui tá foda. O cara não ganha na bala, apela pra essas porra. Vem, caralho. Bora? Viado. Puta merda, mano. Eu. Olha que ninguém abre aqui, ó. Se eu for lá, eu mesmo ia abrir essa bodega aqui, essa merda. Porra! Foda, mano. O cara entrou tudo na minha mente, que até o tiro que eu tô errando. Inferno. Porra, mano. Ai, meu Deus do céu. Tá, amanhã abrir aqui de pouquinho. Eu vi um fudidinho da Silva, né, mano? Eu vi um fudidinho da Silva, tá? Mano, vai tomar no cu. Da puta, pera aí, filho da puta. Engraçado. Pedindo desse cara, velho. Para os caras se fuder, mano. Cara do caralho. Vidinho da Silva. Uma rompada agora. Olha quem está nele, velho. Ele facinho, mano.
I'd killed more cops than cholesterol, and still no sign of Becker. It wasn't the first. I still didn't know how I'd gone from drinking myself numb in New Jersey to looting corpses in Brazil. But this was where I was, 5,000 miles from a home I couldn't go back to, on another suicide mission to clean up a mess that wasn't even mine.
Devagar, caralho. Não gritar não, filho. Ele desvia da bala, tá? Quê? Ó, peste. A bala ficou pegando na grade, mano.
I feel as if I'd never leave that place. Like one of those nightmares where you keep running and running only to discover you're chasing yourself. Nothing I was gonna find in there could make a difference now. I had all the evidence I needed. Tear gas. This wasn't good. I needed to find a way out of that stairwell and fast.
Aqui?
The bastards had me locked in. The doors were all locked. There had to be something else I wasn't seeing.
A gente vai então.
That would have been too easy. If if I didn't do something soon, I was gonna be crying myself to a very long sleep. My eyes and throat burned, but at least I could breathe. I was trying to work out what direction I was headed in when I discovered some more Brazilian architecture not designed for the American physique.
Surprise, motherfucker. Tô arrombado. Arrombadinho de merda.
There it was, the tape from the Bronco security system.
Branco Security. Agora vamos ver quem foi que armou tudo, né, velho?
Jesus, it was that guy. I had seen him in the favela. Bachmeyer, Becker's right-hand man. His time would come. Him and Becker.
Tá pegando ali, velho. É cá? É, bota o bracinho. Nossa, no crânio. Tomou um tiro no crânio.
I couldn't get that tape out of my head. Why had Ufe killed Rodrigo? I wasn't gonna find any answers in the forensics lab. I had to push on.
Hey, pal. Nice to see you.
Vai pra casa, gringo de merda.
I don't think we've been properly introduced.
I know who you are.
And you should have killed me in the office when you
Cara,
had
parece
the
o
chance.
Harley.
Still time, meu camarada.
Tô louco. Tem arma ruim, tá? Very easy, man. Very easy. Arma horrível. Cadê tu?
Estou mirando numa cabeça!
Another pile of bodies.
Tiro nos
Still
olhos.
nothing to show for it. I felt like I was detaching. That maybe this was revenge for something else.
Here we go.
Something buried deep in the past. It was a
Pegam
little late to be
coletes.
thinking about precautions, but something told me this shit show was barely through the warm-up act. Rodrigo, Giovanna, Passos, everyone who'd meant anything was gone. Like so many times before, I'd found myself alone, locked on a course of destruction. It was at my worst when I was at my best.
Olha só. Temos aqui um campo de treinamento. Call of Duty. Jesus Christ, man.
Temos mais. Eu tô vivo.
Pega a arma, porra. Olha essa merda. Nossa, dei todo mundo aí, Jabiraca. Seus bandos de bosta. Mata o caralho. Tem um filho que me mata. Receba.
Becker and Bachmeyer had taken their pound of flesh and sold it on the black market. Now I was...
Beleza, rapaziada, bom trabalho. Só tô esperando a confirmação do outro grupo, mas o gringo já deve estar morto.
Mas que o microfone tem a ver com o jogo?
Não parece estar morto! Da puta, pelo amor de Deus!
Contato. E tinha alguma coisa ali, não tem não, né?
Hey! You Americans love to interfere in things you do not understand.
Oh, I understand plenty, asshole.
Seu cuzão,
How
essa.
stupid can one man be? Do you even know what you're getting for?
couldn't get a direct shot. I was gonna have to get creative. It was a waste of bullets. His cover was too good.
You should know when to walk away!
Você quer cair em cima do cara, velho? Caiu?
You're even crazier than I thought!
Use position.
You shouldn't have listened to that idiot, Silva! You served your purpose!
Correr de novo. Toma. Foi só uma na venta. Virou um ciclope.
This was the passkey to Becker's office. I was close to the end of all this, and I could feel it.
Becker! Something funny about dying?
I felt like the avenging angel. I looked like a fat bald dude with a bad temper.
You disgusting piece of shit! I know everything!
Not everything, my friend. Let go of
Olha
the
quem é.
Max. Huh? There's a good fellow.
Well, well, well. Victor, I was wondering when you'd reappear out of whatever slimy hole you live in.
I'd like to just say, Max, I just want to say thank you for all your hard work, for my family, and for cleaning up that horrible mess with the Crachá Preto for us. You know I'm tough on crime. I give you a bonus, but I think you just frittered it away. Becker, take his gun.
Toma, seu filho da puta!
Corre, filhão, corre. Se Rambo morrer, corre.
They had barred the door. My only hope was to chase them down. I knew they'd be leaving town, and my guess is they would try to fly out of here. Rich people love to fly away.
God damn it!
Uma carta na manga. Terminal 2.
Okay, Max. Now you check the main terminal. I'm gonna go and look for the Bronco plane by the hangar, okay?
Let's do it.
You keep an eye out in there. You know Becker's gonna have some guys in there watching out for you.
Yep. So, of course, I knew they were looking for me. But the airport was about the only place a fat gringo might blend in. Well, there or a sex club. My delusions of disguise lasted around 2 seconds. They were out in force. And they were out for me. But then, I was out for them too. Every last one of those bastards.
Entrou armado? Entrou meio.
Check in. Come on, bastards.
Vai dar Zest Eagle, velho, ó. Deu uma Blade. Abriu uma Blade. Que arma aqui é ruim, mano. Essa arma com laser é horrível. Peguei do crachá preto. É aqui? Não.
It felt like my vacation was coming to an end. Only I wasn't heading home with a sunburn, a bag full of duty-free, and a dose of VD. I was making a bet that would put me in handcuffs or a body
Do
bag.
free. Vai ele.
These were Becker's guys. Him and Victor had a private airport to go with their private army
No.
and their private jet.
Não.
I always liked to travel on medication.
A medication.
The doors lead in the direction of the main terminal.
Ah, tá.
There were UFE all over the airport, and civilians were being moved out. Looking at it one way, shutting down the airport for their escape was a weird sort of compliment, but one I didn't need.
Ah, o cara tinha que se esconde, mano. Tem mais. Nossa.
A gate had opened at the other end of the departure lounge. Just perfect. Grenades.
Da onde? Porque a boca do cara com um tiroteio, meu parceiro.
They weren't here. I had to keep moving down through the airport.
Acaba não, né?
terminal was down the escalators.
Olha ele parar, é. Não sai do trem? Morra.
It didn't look like there'd be any trams leaving until the power was on.
Pegar o trem? Fazer o quê?
It worked. The trams were running again. Maybe they'd take me to my gate. Maybe they'd bring more guys wanting to whack me. Maybe both.
Quer falar muita merda pra tu ver? Filho da puta. Entrar no trem, é isso?
And we were off. I felt like I might be able to recharge for a second. At least until we pulled into the station.
Tô cheio de
Met
tiro,
more
mano.
murderous assholes.
É só os... Porra.
Bitch. Didn't work out like that. Of course there'd be a tram full of goons trying to derail me.
No trem sem aeroporto brasileiro. Morra! Cara, não acaba não, mano. Tá querendo matar todo jeito.
It was perfect. Everyone wanted a ticket for the Max Payne Express.
Pra ninguém. Toma, porque eu saio dentro no chão.
I felt like I'd missed out on the joke, and it was a real good one. Come on.
Ô louco, mano.
slowing down, and I'd only just gotten on board. I had to salvage what I could and see what was waiting for me.
Tem que sair, fio.
This was my stop. It had taken me right into the heart of it. Becker's gimps were everywhere, so he and Bronco must be close. The smart move would have been sticking with De Silva and going straight to the hangar, but when was I ever about smart moves? I'm a dumb move guy. Hey Max, we'll drive onto the runway. No thanks, let me walk in the main entrance. I'll put a big shit-eating grin on my face and let these assholes take turns trying to kill me. That's my style, and it's too late in the day to hope for change. Boy, were they throwing numbers at this problem. But then, I'd chosen to be here. I wanted this. Was it redemption? Not really. It was pathetic desperation, and not much else. The further in I got, the more guys I saw. Becker wasn't running a police force. He was running an army. These guys were better trained and better equipped than anyone I'd seen out here. And I'd seen some mean sons of bitches. The mission was screaming suicide, but I didn't give a damn. At least I'd die being a pain in the ass.
É verdade. Pega essa arminha aí na frente aí, ó.
There the bastards were, sneaking off in their rich kid's toy.
I ain't got nowhere else to go, Becker! Mr. Payne, I believe you had something to say to me. Mate ele! Mate ele agora! Não! Não! Não!
Caralho!
What are you looking for? You ain't gonna walk away from all these dead bodies, pal! Oh! You know, Max, you're just another gringo trying to impose his will on our world. Top to top, Becker. Come clean.
Nossa, mano. Pula. Vai! Ah, pô, explodiu o cara, viado. O braço do cara. Nossa senhora. Tô todo fudido.
This was it. It was almost over. So I guess I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, but we understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product and you get what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was, about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death, and I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister.
Desgraçado.
Get in, Max! I'm in, just drive the fucking car!
É o carro do cara, tem que salvar, parceiro.
We had one card left to play.
Just get me close.
Guys are running in over on the right. Passenger side! We're getting hit!
Come on! Got a flight to catch.
It's not going to take off without it. This car ain't so good! Aye! Shit!
That about sums it up.
They don't want us getting down this runway. Of course they have their own
Oh!
personal vehicle. Shit! Right there! I'm normally a behind the desk kind of cop.
If only I'd been one of them too.
Que fode, porra.
That's them.
Asshole! Your career's coming down with that plane. Let's get it over with.
Shit! This is too close.
Caralho. Será que nós acabamos com outro avião, viado? Outro fudido que vai morrer. Babaca.
Wait, Max! No! Stop! Max! We have what we need on him now. Let him enjoy a trial and a spell in prison. Let him suffer. Trust me.
You know I'll walk.
You'll walk with a lift!
Bahia.
The 55th Battalion of the City Police's Special Forces Unit, who have been implicated in human trafficking, has been disbanded indefinitely. Meanwhile, Victor Bronco, the politician at the center of the scandal, who is accused of laundering money from the scheme to fund his political campaign for mayor, was yesterday found hanged in his police cell. It's not yet clear whether his death was a suicide or simply retribution for his part in a scandal that has so many families missing loved ones that were kidnapped and killed. City officials say a full investigation is underway. Local residents expressed outrage as if they have been let down by both law enforcement and city leaders. And now, your local forecast. Boy, it's dark in some places, but it's sunny everywhere else. Over to Marisol with the weather.
É isso aí. Vou finalizada. Se é vocês aí com pós-crédito. Pós-crédito. Pensei que o jogo ia ser melhor, velho. Não vou mentir não. Mas o jogo morre muita gente que não é pra morrer, né? Mas é isso aí. Obrigado para quem assistiu. Fique com pós-crédito e até o próximo game. É nóis. E falou. Fui.